Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Gotta be a little quiet here. On the airplane, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna do the best I can here to keep this absolutely amazing and cooking for you guys. So stay tuned. We're gonna have this up and running and ripping for you guys. So let's get it in. Let's break down BTC and see what's happening. Send me your super chats. 10,000 feet here. Bitcoin. All right, I got it. The bot just jumped in, just so you know. The bot got in right there. It's in the money again. This bot got in here, sold there, got in there, sold there, got in there, sold there, got in. This thing does not stop. Let me just turn this up. The bot keeps ripping, guys. It doesn't stop. It's out of control. So now I'm gonna show you what I see happening for Bitcoin right now. Coming into the stream, 10,000 feet. One of the first streams ever in history on YouTube at 10,000 feet. I don't think it's ever been done. Maybe it has. I'm not sure. But I'm one of the first YouTubers ever to stream in Qatar Airlines with Starlink, because this hasn't been here. Look, 666s. Right when we come on the stream, 666s. Are you kidding me? Something's going on. Something is going on. Bitcoin's pumping the second I show up. Every single time, 9 a.m. We gave you the call earlier this morning. I got the trade on weeks, probably up $1,000 by now. I'm up 956, 56%. Remember, we lost that G. We got it back already. And we got that other scalp. No problems. I told you we were going to do it. Nailed it. And we were actually even higher just a minute ago. We went to 124,778 here for BTC. So let's break down our top-down analysis for Bitcoin. I'm going to show you what I see happening. We're going to talk about how the daily candle closed and all that fun. But we already went over this stuff. I was already live about 5 a.m. your time. And I'm back at it again, because this is it. This is how we do it. So let's take a look. I can't be as active as normal. You gotta bear with me. If I was super loud, I'd be the rudest guy on the plane. You know I'm not rude, so we gotta be real with each other here. Let me show you what's up. Look, I see myself and myself. Weird. Nice little quick liquidity grab there, but they bounced it right back down. Is that going to be sustainable? Let's see. Starlink, baby, no way. Music lower today, please. You want the music a little lower? All right. Yeah, you're right, because my voice isn't as low. So we brought the music down. There you go. Kill the music. Jet noise doesn't mix well. How about just a little music? No. Yeah, you want to play, Sam? I think we'd be better to reduce the music. How about no music at all, right? Live streaming on air. Let's go. Yeah, we live streaming. All right, I love you all. Let's go. I just took the music down, all right, just so you guys can hear me. So let's take a look here at the daily time frame and see what's happening. Breakdown. Actually, I like to stop for the weekly. So I told you, I believe we found the weekly bottom. I really did, and I said I said I've never done this before. I've called daily bottoms, but never weekly bottoms. Not like this. Not like this. And it looks like I may just be getting it in here. So, yeah. I thought I could put it on my neck. It doesn't pick up. Sorry for the scratchiness too. It does bounce. The mic's not the best mic. And I can't breathe on it. I got like, don't breathe. But so, when we take a look at the weekly candle, we talked about the fact that this was our bottom right there on the wick. And I tried to do it the first time, they got me. But I went at it the second time, and now look how much we've extended since the entry. Right, we got in right around here, if you remember. That was 8 in the morning back at the Airbnb, or whatever the place I was renting, you know. Now, when we look at this, quite interesting. Yo. Is this better? No. It's definitely the silver side. I've been coughing lately. I feel like I'm clearing out my lungs. But so look, it's a huge candle, and we've been bumping back to the upside. The weekly looks good. Movement up, MACD turning. Everything looks like we're about to continue to the upside here on the weekly. So definitely. It's going to be fixed at the proper right next time. I have another mic. I do. I could go get it and like rip through all my stuff, but it would be like highly impossible. You know what I mean? Bitcoin Banana Zone. It's fine, boss. Yeah. Bro is on another level. All right, so literally I'm at 10,000 feet on another level. Get it? Put on the chain. All right, so you see this key level here? We come back down. That would be your support, and we've blasted through that. And to me, it's blow off top time. You know, you're getting ready for the blow off top. This thing's about to explode. Bang! Look at that. Your volume's dead low, can't hear you. Don't worry, everyone else can. So you'll be alright. You'll be able to figure it out. I can see the volume's pretty high, so it ain't low. Just don't want to breathe on your nose. About to go get the mic, man. But no one will wait. Alright, so I see this as the weekly, and that could break all the way up here to $178,000. 178K. There's like air around here, so it's blowing. I actually think any mic you had in here wouldn't be that good, because mics are gonna pick up information, and there's a lot of air here. There's a lot of stuff going on. You know, there's definitely a way to do this where it would be like, maybe it's like this. Maybe you talk to it like that. I think, you know, I'm just breathing heavy, and when I breathe heavy, I tend to get on the mic too. Yeah, he says if you can't hear, turn up the volume. Stream's fine. Yeah, thank you for saying that. So it looks like we can get all the way here, 181,000. That's like, again, I'm going for the gusto here, and in the weekly chart, it looks good too. Look at that, 124,763, and we're ripping now. We're up 1,000 on the plane. You know what I mean? And like, to show you how I'm making $1,000 on the plane is really, really just absolutely amazing. And the one thing is, when we go over India, for some reason they're going to cut off the internet. I may be able to come back on, but they're likely going to cut me down every time we go over India. Bitcoin ripping, everybody. It's ripping. Up 1,100 now. It's surpassing that previous high. We're getting a monster move to the upside. I was looking for this to break out. And if you put your stop loss right there, yes, it would have got close, but they would have ripped you to the upside. Definitely got this punch. So look what I'm seeing here on the 1 minute. On the 1 minute, I'm starting to see a rising wedge. I should just do this show in sign language, you know what I mean? Like, full send to the upside. Dude, that looks bullish. Strong support, 124,500. 124.5 is strong now. A really strong area. Alright. Smack the like, show some love. Thank you, everybody. Sam's literally going Uptober. I know. NY missing out. NY is missing out as Bitcoin gets that pump before 9:30. Right? And that's how you make $1,000 overnight. I started that trade at 8 in the morning. It's now technically like 10 at night or something. I don't know the time anymore. I've been in so many different hemispheres, and I've been around the world, man. Crypto took me around the world, everybody. Let's talk about that. Crypto took me around the world. Like, that's insane. Like, how is that even possible? That has switches. This isn't as bad, but you hear more air. But you can hear me better, right? But it's just a lot of static now. Like, you really hear the plane, but you can actually... This is easier for me, and you don't get as much popping. You guys like this better, but there's a lot of air sound. You know, see if I can add like a noise limiter on the properties, but it's probably very difficult. Try to see which one. This definitely sounds better. See if I can add a filter, a noise reduction filter, but noise reduction. I tried a noise suppression level. Didn't really do much. But what do you guys think? This is like way better audio, but you just get a lot of... I like the sound. Sounds good, cool. Yeah. I don't mind the music in the background. Just a little bit of music with the air. Nah. Kind of flows, right? Alright. Alright, cool. So, I see this thing can get all the way up here, 181,000, man. I like what we're seeing. And let's get in. So, Bitcoin on the weekly looks great. Is it going to come down, though? Or are we going to have some issues? In my humble opinion, no. I see this next weekly just going up. Institutions are getting in. Everybody wishes they wanted in, right? Yeah. Yeah, noise reduction works better. Much better. Yeah. This is good. To the moon. Noise reduction perfect. Noise reduction for the win. Thanks, guys. Alright, cool. You gotta do the best you can, you know? Gotta do the best you can. So, boom. I was an audio engineer. You'd think I could pull something off. Most people couldn't figure out, you know? Alright, so this looks to me like we're gonna boom. Almost looks like we already did boom. Look, let's zoom in here. Look, we just breached this trend line. If we're really, really careful about it, and we didn't make it as thick, bring this down just so slightly. I mean, we're just breaching right now. I expect the weekly to continue. I firmly believe we caught the weekly bottom today in front of the world. And I'm a legend, but only time will tell. Let's go down to the 5-day chart and see what's happening. And we're kind of right at this resistance. Dude, this is Starlink and Qatar Airlines at 10,000 square feet. At 10,000 square feet, that's so funny. At 10,000 feet. My house is 10,000 square feet in the air. No, and like we have a bit. Is there some bearish div here? There kind of is. Let's you know, look at it on the 5-day. You got a swing down on the RSI, but a swing up in price. But I believe the RSI is going to go skyrocket and defy this angle, and we're going to get a massive move further up, and it's not going to be that bad. So I see this, no stress. You know what I mean? You know what it is? Sometimes they just send air our way. You know what I mean? And guys, you can see the Q suite here a little bit. Actually, I'll do that later. I don't want to ruin what I got cooking. But Qatar Airlines is the best. It really is. Emirates is pretty nice too, though. I got to give it to them. But they treat you like a king on this airline, man. Like you wouldn't want to be anywhere else for this 8 hours. Like they make a flight, an 8-hour flight, feel like a dream. They do. They really do. They really, really do. Look at this. Let's talk about this. Right? And, you know, we went over this cup and this handle. We called the 109,300 the day I got on the plane before I went to Singapore. We pumped my... What a lucky guy, right? I go on a trip to Singapore, and we pumped my entire trip. Had I left that trade alone, remember I was the big shot who made 18,000? Had I met that trade alone, I would have made like 50, 60 grand. Had I done nothing at all but opened a trade when I got on and left that trade cooking, I would have made like $60,000. I'd still be up right now, which I find fascinating. I'm still very grateful I made close to 18,000 in the last, 5-6 days while traveling. And I'm not trying to brag. I don't think I've ever made that much while I was traveling in my life. A couple times maybe. I mean, I can't. That may be a lie because I made some big moves in my life. But in recent times, since I've been traveling, that was one of the biggest gains I've made on the road. I'll take 18K on the road all day long. In a week, 18K in a week. If you told me when I started trading I was going to make $18,000 in a week when I flew to Singapore, I tell you, you out of your mind. Hey, Lifer, can you check? Hey, Lifer, can you check? Litter on the 4-hour time frame. Is there an inverted head and shoulder? Litter, never heard of it. Massive respect. God bless you, man. Market opens 3 minutes. Just ranging for 5 years. Streaming on your flight. What a legend. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Just a moment to appreciate Bitcoin is above 124. Let's go. I know, right? What a blessing. What a blessing. I had a noise gate and a noise suppression, but I don't know. I don't want to get too crazy with the gate. Cut my own voice off, you know. So, I've never seen a stream from an airplane before. Yep, 10,000 feet, Qatar Airlines, man. This ain't no joke, and this ain't no set. This guy never sleeps, never. Never know anyone so committed to their following. I love you, man, thank you. I was on vacation last year when Trump won the election and was watching those Crypto Life streams when we kept breaking all-time highs. It was the best. Yeah, we don't stop. I get so excited for these moments that I'm never going to miss them. With my Boston accent coming through strong, I don't know why. I am the man, 18K. God bless you, man. Sam isn't crazy in your air, and Bitcoin is the all-time high range, and you made it, baby. So pumped for you. I know, right? I'm unsubscribing from every other live trader, man. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication, Sammy. It's truly amazing and inspiring. Thank you so much, brother, and safe travels. God bless you. I got the best following in the entire world. No one has a following like mine because I have the most loyal people that you could ever bring up in the whole world. God, you know, God sends you to you. When he sees how dedicated you are, he sends dedicated people to your life. When you're truly dedicated to what you want and what you love, you're going to find people that are dedicated to you and love you. Like, God provides all the time for people that push. But you got to want it. And you got to show God that you're going to use everything he gave you in this world to push. And God loves that. When you show, hey, I'm going to use all the resources you gave me, God. I'm going to do everything I can. All the time. You know, and don't be surprised. I could get cut off at any moment. You know, they tell you when you go over India, it's a bit of an issue. So... And look, that 8 hour's about to skyrocket. The 8 hour looks like it's about to actually rip too. 8 hour looks like it could boom to the upside in a major way. I'm really liking what I'm seeing there in the 8 hour time frame. Alright, moving forward. So let me just put this down for a second so I can use both my hands. So life sky, my arms in the sky. And remember, I was focused on this 4 hour this morning, right? Doesn't mean this couldn't double top. Doesn't mean this can't rip down. Look, this could be a double top. We're going to have to get above this resistance. We take it one step at a time here. One candle, one day, 1 hour, you know, because each moment leads to the next. And if you think that you can see the future, you can't. No, you can't. But you can get a high probability of what's likely going to happen. For sure. You know what I mean? Touch. And we're headed closer and closer to India, and that they cut off the internet over India. India like has this streaming only country. Like, stop. Why can't we stream over India? I have a problem with that, India. You're messing with my flight. So I would have went live at the exact time at 10. But... and I still might do another stream. I'm also going to do a stream possibly in 6 hours at Qatar Airport because I'm going to have 3 hours layover there anyway, and I could get it in. The day I was worried I wouldn't have a stream, I have 2 streams. You know what I mean? And this covers Monday. Monday's covered, and then I'll stream when I get home. And we never miss the day. Like, we can solidify again, unless, you know, God forbid. And I'm like barely talking right now. Like, I'm like barely. I can't even hear myself talk. But I can hear it in the headphones reverberated back. I gotta tell you too, is like these headphones weren't working. I couldn't hear the mic the way I like to. So I plugged a headphone into the mic but I had to realize I had to pull it out just a little bit. Then I had to put another pair of headphones in the computer. I have 2 headphones on, and it's like one's giving the music in one ear, one's doing the mic in the other, and I figured it out at the last second. This is nuts. And when I had both, I was like, wait, I can use both headphones? One with the output on the computer to get the music, and one with the mic. Or no, one to get it out through the OBS. But it just bugged me out that I figured out the last minute I could use 2 pairs of headphones. And I got a little pair inside of the big pair, and it's working. It's just nuts. I love engineering, man. I love finding a way when you never think there could be a way, And I was a video engineer for years, and an audio engineer. I did video and audio engineering for a long time. And it was troubleshooting, right? I didn't know if you ever did that, but a lot of troubleshooting. Something doesn't happen, the driver doesn't work, you update OS, whatever it is, and there's always something. So let's take a look here. I mean, the 1 hour looks great, but it's away from the 21, and we've been pumping for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. We've been pumping. Looks like we're about to go somewhat sideways. So do I take profits here? What's going on? I'm up $1,000. I mean, this one's the weekly. This is my weekly bottom. So I'm gonna hold this till I'm not gonna take quick profits on that. This is my weekly go. So that's the one we're looking for, the weekly there. So now let's go to the 15. I really truly believe we need the 15 right now. It's the one time frame that's gonna give us the sauce. Tell me they didn't just knock me off. Oh, thank God. That was slow. I was like, I'm done. I cooked. It took the stream down. I can't wait to fall asleep after this, though. I am so tired, everybody. This trip has drained me. I pushed myself beyond what I knew I had this trip. I really did. I got in at night. It would be 10 at night after being beat, tired, being out all day at business meetings, and then seeing the city as much as we could, walking a lot, and then I'd do the live stream at 10 o'clock at night. And then, the excitement of the live when we got the pump would keep me up till, 1:30. And then, man, and then it was another day, and it was just a loop, and I didn't know how I didn't burn myself out, honestly, I really don't. Even F1, then we went to F1 and the roar of the engine and all that, I mean, that was amazing. So yeah, if we don't double top on that, which we could on the 4 hour, I'm looking for the 15 minute to flag out here. And see how the tight moving average is 21 curving? This all says we can get the move. So I want to see the 50 minute make a flag, and then we're going to pump up to 126.5. That's going to be our next big level. When then we're going to hover there, and then we're going to start heading all the way, even further to the upside. Look, this is kind of cool. Check this out. I'm flying over Bengaluru right now. I'm in Bengaluru, bro. You don't even know where that is. Ahmedabad. I went by Ahmedabad. We're heading 297, going 568 miles an hour right now. 34,000 feet. Wow, vertical. 34,000. What you know about Bangalore, bro? Straight up. About to head right over India. When I head over India, they're gonna cut me off. So let's start the super chats. I just want to show where the plane is one more time on the big view, and then I'm gonna show you the rest of the stream. This has never been done before. I don't think that I know of. Probably, but not in crypto. I've never seen a crypto live stream. So there we go. I'm outside of India. Maybe it's about a 4 hour. I've been already in the lane for 4 hours. Chennai, Bangalore. Right. 4 hours and 21 minutes to destination. It says I arrived there at 3:33, which is kind of crazy too. Like what are the odds of that? You know what I mean? Oh no, estimated arrival time 8:59. And let's take a look at that super chat. Someone said they need something. I need it right now, Sam. I can't. I just can't, Sam. My wife heard your stream right now and said, "Whoa, is he in space?" She meant it as a joke, and I said, "Yeah, he's literally in space." Thank you for your commitment. Anytime, man. Anytime. It would be cool if they had a 360 camera, right? And above the plane streaming on screen. You know what they do? My last flight had a camera on the back, on the front, and on the bottom of the plane. And at any moment you could tap in and see where the you could see it. So crazy. When we flew in, I hit it and you could like see us land perfectly. It's just so crazy, right? It would be cool if they had. All right, so someone asked for a super chat. Crazy stuff, Sam. I appreciate you sharing with us. Anytime, man. Short altitude. Yeah. Ironically, Master didn't buy any this week. Meaning we still had all the buy pressure without sailing. Well, he bought. No, he did. That's not true. He did buy this week. Yeah, he bought like 4 days ago. Stand up and say, "I'm the captain now." I'm the captain now. No, I'm not gonna get kicked out of this place. Hey Sam, when you first mentioned the noise reducer, it worked perfect for a second. We could hear you, and none of the plane. The plane sound came back after a few seconds. Interesting to say that. Maybe it was the gate. So let me take the gate off. Is that better? I don't know how that did that work. It just had to be up or down. Yeah. Amazing plane stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Live from India. Sam proves you can do anything from anywhere. It's true, man. You just gotta put your mind to it. That was it. There. Go back. You just did it for a second. It seems like when I have the filter up, it works. Oh no, this is it maybe. This is what you want to hear. Someone said perfect. That's it. That's it right there. Alright, we'll keep it right there. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll keep that. It's like working when I have the filter up, so I'll keep the filter up. Sound perfect. That's amazing that I sound perfect now. Alright. Sorry that it took me this long. I wish I could have done better. Yeah, so, you know, it might just work when I'm talking. You see what I'm saying? When I talk, it'll work, and when I stop talking, it'll pop back in. That's what noise reduction does. So I have to just keep talking the whole time. You see what I'm saying? I have to just keep talking the whole time. No, Sam, the filter down was it. Oh, so like this now? Thank you for everything you do for us. God bless you guys. I did go back. I went back. I moved it down. I moved it down. I should be right where we need to be now. Alright. All right. Thank you for the super chat. I should get more of those out here. So watch Bitcoin in the 15-minute. If it loses this level here, if it loses 124, it's not a good level. 124, 183. That we're gonna get a move down. We're likely going to move further down. So you don't want to lose 124,000. 124, 100. This is amazing. I can't believe I did it. I worked so hard, man. And you guys want to learn how to do it. Oop. No, I'll leave that alone. I can take a screenshot and show you guys. Okay, put the women in the water. Let's go. Let's go. Let's look at Vader, XEL, and Tibbet. Yeah, Tibbet, which is ribbit backwards, right? There's something going on there. I've always liked that coin. I really do. I've always liked this coin. And think about it. Where does ribbit come from? Pepe, right? Pepe the frog. We're also going to take a look at yellow Pepe. James Wynn has been. That's what we talked about the last 5 hours. Yellow Pepe, yellow Pepe. And I mean, you know how big his channel is. He's going to talk about yellow Pepe till he's yellow in the face. We're going to get a pump. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'd like to meet this James Wynn. Who is this guy? I ain't getting no sleep, because I ain't good. I ain't get no sleep. I ain't. That's a retest of the previous supporter's resistance. You'd expect a bounce there back to the upside. Smash the likes, everybody, and subscribe to the channel. Bang, 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 100,000 subs and beyond. Because I want to be able to just clip this to my chain. Just be able to like talk down to the mic when I want. Have my hands out here. That works. I could do that. Send in the super chat. Send in the super chat for TAs and deep dives. If you want me to go over something, let me know. No days off. We do it live every time. We have any fan funny here? Oh wow, we do. Hey Lifer, can you check Linter on the 4-hour time frame? Inverted head and shoulders. Linter, never heard of it. I ain't getting no rest. I ain't getting no rest. Check litter. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't find this thing. Littern? I don't know what it is. I never heard of it. Litter? Anyone know what this thing is? Littern? Got this litter or not? Nah, man, I can't find this coin. I have no idea what you're talking about. You got a typo. Something's wrong. Yeah, can you check litter? I don't know what it is, man. Just a moment to appreciate Bitcoins above. Thank you. God bless you. That's very nice of you. You're a cool guy for doing that. Not everybody does stuff like that, bro. Sends money but doesn't ask for anything. I meant Litecoin. Wow. You called it lintern. That's insane. Like, that's just nuts to me. It's not even close. It's like they're not even close. All right, so right now you see a cup and handle. And some Adam and Eve action. "10 days straight. I ain't getting no rest." That's an Adam and Eve double bottom right there. And you're back to resistance too. Beautiful support. You have a cup in handy. Break further to the upside. Everyone else has their headphones on watching a movie right now or falling asleep, so it's another good thing that's going for us. And once I get over India, they're going to cut us off. So they're going to cut me off. And it is what it is. And I miss my regular stream. 121,030 right there. I see this as a cup and handle. I just played the TA. Right, and that's because we're going to go higher. Let's talk about Aster. Sammy put in 50,000 into Aster. Already had 10 grand. I was up a little bit. I got about $65,000 worth of Aster right now. No lie. I got Aster bags right now for days. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. Like the AC there all night long out there in Singapore was like the best of them, you know. Look at that, 70 grand worth of Aster right now. I got 34,999 Aster. 34,599. I should get one more and make it 34,600. Now we got 70 racks of Aster, and Aster's starting to get up. And I believe I could have put this whole thing. I should have put 100 grand in Aster. It's looking like I'm about to make 100 grand or double whatever I got in Aster. So if I have 70 grand, I make 70 grand. If I have 100 grand, I'm going to make 100 grand. You know, look, 74% bullish on this thing right now. And I am too, you know, and I'm a spot heavy guy. So I got MXE token for days, 60 grand, SEI. I got 50 grand of SEI. That's my dark horse, you know. I've been loading up, man. 712,000 on the day. Did we get a bounce in these alts? Show you if my daily P&L did a pop for me. Who we got cooking? 13,000, baby. Let's go. That's my Aster play really starting to pay off, man. That's where most of that chunk came from on that move. So if we could continue to keep a $13,000 gain a day, I'd be pretty happy. So I'm looking for this to consolidate. I'm still on the long. It's a great place to get in right here with a stop below this resistance, 120,085. We could easily continue further. No reason why we can't further. Wow. Can we look at Solana? Can you spot Aster? The curve, yeah. Respect, Sam. Thank you. Sam, you are truly inspiring. Thank you. Hey, anytime, man. Hey, the man, menu since 2020. Can you please check the chart for dog on Bitcoin? That thing's, that coin sucks, man. I never say that, but that coin absolutely sucks. I don't even want to go over it. I'll go over it for you because I love you, because you've been following me for a long time. But I personally, every time I hear that coin, it just gets on my nerves, man. Because everyone's like, oh, it's the one. This is the one. It's like, really? Was it the one? You know what I mean? Dog to the moon. It's all a cash grab for you, Bitcoin. Remember that. It's all a cash grab for you, people. You know, head and shoulder pattern, shoulder, head, shoulder. I mean, it is above the 200, and you may be able to catch a bottom here. You ain't got to like all the way right there. We could get a move. They're definitely going to cut me off over India. And we're getting closer and closer to Bangalore, bro. And once we hit Bangalore, or not even Chennai, they're going to cut me off so fast. So there's dog go to the moon. There you go, dog go to the moon for you, my man. It actually does look bullish. So. Okay, you're truly inspiring. Thank you. Respect. Then you look at Solana, XEL. XL broke the high time flag, now flag again. I told you that thing was going to rip on the bigger time frame. So let's look at Aster, Solana, and XEL. Big shout out to Elon Musk, because this wouldn't be able to be, we couldn't do this without Elon Musk, right? The stream would not be possible. So shout out to Qatar Airlines and Elon Musk. Without those two things, we would not be here, and I'd be stressing. But now I'm connecting with my community, doing what I love to do at the exact time I love to do it, right? Well, to be live at 10 a.m. right on time, right? So, and who knows how long? They might just get an extra half an hour. On the flight back to the Gulf of America, baby, flying business. You know how we do, man. Look at all the people just getting ready, like, in the Q suites, man. In the Q suites, baby. That was loud. You can see that's how loud it is where I'm at already. And I never have this on light mode. I don't know why it's on that. It's always on dark mode. It's burning my eyes, man. Jolene Maxwell back to trending again. Uh-oh. But look at that. I mean, that's crazy, right? Nothing cooler than that. Like, with the short rib. The short rib was amazing with the Auger. Oh, man, that was mouth-watering. It was very good, better. So look at that. And there's my light off. And look at that. We got the bounce. That's looking bullish to me. Real bullish. Like that 15-minute looks nice. I'm gonna open up a trade here. And look at that, you got above the 200 moving average. 1 minute, 5 minute. That's the 5 minute. Touching the 21 above the 200. There you get the little pop. And you got the bounce off the 200 there. Wow, that was a strong bounce. I feel so different lately, man. I just don't feel like I'm the same person I used to be. So much has happened in the last year. I travel the world, man. I'm mind blown by what happened to me. I never thought all this, I never thought. I sat down with billionaires this week, everybody. Billionaires at business meetings, like, and I can't even disclose what I talked about. Like, I know big information and I can't even talk about it. It's so crazy. Like, I'm connected to the space in a bigger way than, like, me and my company are gonna start running crypto, man. Like, I'm not saying there's a bunch of bosses at crypto. It's not just me, but we're become one of those bosses, connected people on a big level, man. I'm super excited. This thing is ripping. I didn't expect a pump like this off the side angle. Still look for this to consolidate. I feel like it has to come down now and go sideways. If that just continues to rip, I think it's unsustainable. You know, I feel like we're gonna get like pushed down here at 198 or 120, 125. Sorry, 198. We're getting close to Bangladesh, man. I don't know. They're gonna kick me off over here. Let Sammy stream in Bangladesh. Come on. Why can't I stream in Bangladesh, huh? What's wrong with me, huh? Is it the color of my skin? Is that why I can't stream in Bangladesh? I love this song. Seems like this and that and we've been holding on. I love this track. This track is sick. Oh wow, now we're up 13 hundo. Yeah, I like this volcano, right? Oh. Love it, love it, love it. Non-alcoholic. This is a pineapple punch. That hits different. Look at that. I'd put 100 grand in there. I would have made 70,000. I'd had the guts to put 100 grand. Right? I'll get there. I'm getting there slowly but surely. I see kind of a right shoulder here. See, this is what I see happening. Onto something else. See, this is kind of a right shoulder, a left shoulder. This is a head. I see kind of a slanted right shoulder here before we get the bigger pump. And that would make sense to my consolidated pattern here on the 15. Don't chase. Let that thing consolidate. Up and down. Get real tight. Let the 21 come in, and that's going to be the next place to execute a trade. Right there. Right around 124.850 with precise precision. My humble opinion, that's going to be the sauce right there. That's what we want to strike. 72 miles from Chennai. All right, and we're going 90, 100, 900 miles an hour. So, what do you say? At 900 miles an hour, okay, roughly you could say you're going about 125. Actually, it will be 900 an hour. 900 miles an hour, and we're only 72 miles away. I mean, I could probably be there in like 10 minutes. So we're about to fly in India, and they're gonna cut the stream off. The second I get into India, they're gonna go, and I'm gonna be gone. But I'm gonna go until the wheels fall off, bro. I'm gonna rock it until they kick me out. I'm gonna keep my trades cooking. This is how you make money, man. We just keep rocking. There's always a trade to be had. Look at that thing. gap. Just my internet. That never. Don't worry. Don't stress it. Dude, we're about to be to Bangalore on our way to Doha. Can't stop, won't stop to Doha, baby. It's the Hogan. I can't get like proper price action on Mexi right now. You see that? It's like bugging out. This could be it here. This could be the internet going right now. This might be it right here. Dude, the bot just got in again. The bot's been amazing. Hit the link to the bot. I mean, they got in there, sold there, got in there, sold there, got in there, sold there. I feel like a trader as good as me. I'm as good as, you know, and you could just copy that, like in and out, in and out. Like, that's just, can't beat that. And I show a lot of entries and a lot of exits too when I can to help people that can't afford it, because I know, I just want to help you. Also, Astra pumped at 220, 223 and got ripped back down. Like, why do they take profit so fast? What's going on here? Like, come on, Astra. So I was just up big like a second ago. It came back down. It was up like 7 grand, maybe 10 grand actually, total when that thing started ripping. Man. And again, I could be wrong with the path. Maybe it pumps up a little more and then flags out. Like, it's still, this thing is crazy. It's looking very, very bullish right now. I just see more upside for Bitcoin, and I'll find our way in and out as we continue to rip. But I see more upside for Bitcoin. I really do. Wow, 3 hours to Doha, man. This flight's almost half over, and you guys are helping me get through this flight so fast. Live streaming, I had to do a test. I had to set everything up. That took an hour, you know what I mean? Then I had to eat. I am going to crash so hard. It's what? It's like 10 at night for me now. I don't even know what's happening. Guys, you're going to have to bear with me when I get home. I need like a couple. I'm going to be like a zombie. And then the price action, and then the life never ends, man. It never ends. And you know what? You don't want it to end. My wife always said that. Like, God gave us this beautiful life. None of us want this to end, man. Let's make heaven on earth. We can do this together every single day. Stay blessed. Stay amazing. In my Qatar pajamas. They give you pajamas on the plane that say Qatar Airlines on them. No lie. Like, look at this. Nuts. Nuts. Local time at destination 5:06. Local time at origin 10:06. Wow. Wow. Bitcoin's still ripping, ripping, ripping. It won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Remember we took that trade today? That was the same day, dude? I can't even believe it. Remember this morning? I was moving the stop loss up, bugging out. Someone like told me I sold early. No idea what he was talking about. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Life Show. Will I be remembered? That's all I want to know. It's not about the money. I want to be remembered in the minds of men. Write a book about me. Sammy, can you go over XCL? Ready? Nasty gum. Sure. I mean, it was a piece of garbage coin, man. You know what I mean? I wouldn't touch that thing with a 10-foot pole. Anyway, let's take a look at it after Salam. I mean, right off the bat, look.